What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Vulcan Blackhawk Tactical Marker.
You sure that's from Vulcan?
Yeah, I think it's Vulcan. It definitely says it on there. It's Vulcan, and it is the Blackhawk. It does start off at 120 bucks, and there are kits available, Foxtrot, Whiskey, and Tango, different front shrouds and barrels with stocks, which are extra. I think those are around $100, but this is the basic marker as it comes. You can upgrade with the stock and with the shroud. I'm sure Mark can throw those up on the screen so you guys can see what those look like. So key points of this feature. First off, to me, the biggest thing is a lot of these, semi-automatic, more beginner, definitely beginner markers, sometimes they do break paint. This here actually has a flip lever. So if you need to get in there, you flip this lever here, and then you can slide this back off and have easy access to clean the inside. I do like that feature, flip of a lever, you can slide this off and you can get right back inside of the gun to actually clean it. Let me get this bad boy on there, flip it, lock it back into place. Next thing you're gonna notice here is the actual feed neck itself. This has a clamping feed neck, so depending on whatever hopper you're using, you can adjust the Allen screw right in the front there and then tighten it down, and then you can secure it with the lever and lock it into position, which is a very nice feature that some of the beginner markers don't even offer. Next off, it does have a ported barrel up near the front. Obviously, your very stock. These are 8-inch A5 thread barrels, I do believe.
Oh, weird. Who would have guessed?
You can take that off. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Okay, Mark, you got some jokes. I like it. Keeping it simple. And then back here, you're looking at the sights. You've got a front sight and a rear sight, which you can adjust. I'm not quite sure what that feature does. If you guys are trying to dial it in at the range, probably wouldn't suggest that. These things are accurate at right around 150 feet or so. Flipping it on over, you will notice here the front grip. You can unscrew this, and then you can slide it to whatever length you would like. So shorter hand, longer arm, whatever, shorter hand, you know what I'm saying, Mark?
Yeah, got them short hands.
Yeah, I got them short hands, so you can adjust that there, and then you're gonna tighten it back down with the bottom set screw. And obviously, speaking of this region of the gun, this is where you adjust the velocity at. So you're gonna stick your Allen wrench in there. Clockwise, screwing that screw inwards towards the gun is gonna lower the velocity. Backing that screw out is going to raise the velocity in case you need to adjust that. This is gonna be a very, very, I would say, yeah, I mean, it's looking like the 98 Custom. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Same hammer design, very similar. You've got your steel braided hose. And then I do kind of like, for you guys out there that want to attach this to like a sling, you guys have this, it's a sturdy mount on the back, so you can attach a sling to it and carry it down. If you're doing a long scenario game, something like that, you have the sling around you and hook it onto there. Mark, do you think there's any sick features that I missed on this gun?
All the Picatinny rails.
Well, that's right. It does have the Picatinny rails. So if you want to throw on, if you want to take these, the rear and the front sight off and throw on an actual scope of your own or a flashlight, something like that, you can do that. Same thing with underneath. If you really don't want to have a front grip on here, you can also just take the front grip off and attach anything that will fit onto those Picatinny rails that you would like. Other than that, yes, this gun is a very, very basic and beginner platform. Obviously, you can run this thing through the dirt, mud, the water, and it's still going to work for you. For 120 bucks, I would recommend it. I would also recommend not going with CO2. Get yourself an HPA tank. It's going to cost you 50 or 60 bucks. Don't run CO2 through it, even though it can. Wouldn't recommend. And once again, I mean, cleaning wise, going back to the 98 Custom comment, I mean, this hammer in here, most of the time for maintenance or cleaning, a couple drops of oil on the hammer O-ring that's sitting inside there. And this thing should perform and last you quite a while.
How heavy is it compared to a 98? Like similar?
Very similar, yes. Okay. Very, very similar. Yeah, I mean, the key features, I know the 98 doesn't have the flip locking neck there, nor does it come with the, you can slide this front handle back and forth. So,
what comes in the box?
What comes in the box? Well, you're looking at it. You're looking at an owner's manual, Mark. Owner's manual for the Blackhawk. It's going to tell you maintenance and how to operate the marker itself. It does come with a protective device, not a vice, that most fields probably aren't going to allow you to use. Going to want a barrel cover, and then your Allen wrenches and your O-rings in case you need to rebuild or work on the marker or take off anything and add something that you may or may not want. So that's it. Quick overview of the Blackhawk. Very simple gun, obviously for beginners. The all aluminum construction here, and it's got a couple key features up in the front of the gun that I really like. If you want to throw a sling on there, that's cool too. Aftermarket barrel options are definitely available. And hit up the website, lonewolfpaintball.com. If you want a good beginner gun that's not going to break the bank, we've got the Vulcan Blackhawk for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy. lonewolfpaintball.com.
Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, ringing the notification bells. And if you haven't already, go over to our Facebook group. We're answering your questions. See ya.
That's it.